Well, grace and peace, friends. I want to greet you in the strong and the powerful name of our Lord Jesus Christ, and just say that I'm grateful that I get to do this live with you. I wanted to send out this quick video e-note to let you know that I received an email just a few minutes ago from my friends at Freedom Worship, Ricky and Brittany Thomas. We've been involved in helping Freedom Worship begin. They began their church there on the east side during the pandemic, and they used the 8th Street building in order to start their church by recording their services online. Not only do they have Freedom Worship, but they also have the responsibilities of Freedom City, which is a nonprofit that Brittany runs that helps kids with education and with after school care and other things like that. They're on the northeast side of Oklahoma City. Well, it came to my attention that Freedom Worship has been dealing with some very difficult things in recent days. And while they have dealt with some really great things, it is evident that the things that they have been dealing with in these recent days that have been discouraging to them have been a challenge. And so I just received this email, and because you, the 8th Street Church, have been good and useful neighbors to the people of Freedom City and Freedom Worship in the past, I wanted to share this email with you so that you knew what was going on, and perhaps maybe you would like to help with some of their needs. Just a few minutes ago, I received this email from Pastor Ricky, and this is what he said. He said their church continues to grow. Their church continues to find new people, and they're now in 2 services. But he said, with all that is happening, they're feeling very discouraged because of the fact that last Sunday at 7:45 a.m., right before church, they learned that their trailer and all of the portable worship equipment inside it was stolen. That means, and I'm reading the email, that means that their sound system, their speakers, their microphone stands, lighting trusses, their keyboards, drums, projectors, computers, televisions, banners, signage, the toys for the nursery, the label makers for the kids for their check-ins, all the the internet hotspot stuff, baby gates, changing pads, their storage bins. It is all gone. It's gone. They lost everything. For them, the old adage is true: when it rains, it pours. They worship at Tinseltown in the theater there, and they have extremely high expenses there at Tinseltown. It's not a cheap place, and they go there because it's in the side of town that they want to serve, but they also don't have a building. So this theft of their belongings could not come at a worse time. Of course, I've let them know that they're welcome to use the 8th Street Church. They started at the 8th Street Church, and we are supporters and friends of Freedom Worship and Freedom City, and we want to help them in every way they can. This month is also a bit difficult for Freedom Worship because October was an extremely difficult month financially. Even though they have more people that they're ministering to, they have less money coming in and really high expenses. So even in October, they only brought in about half of what they needed to cover their cost of their rent and payroll. And now all of their belongings are gone. So I invite you to do a couple things. One, I invite you to send an email. Send an email to Pastor Ricky and to Brittany. Let them know that you are with them. Encourage them with a word. The other thing I invite you to do is I invite you to pray for Freedom Worship. I don't know what we would do if everything that we owned had been stolen the night before or the morning before we were to worship together. I know worship is not limited by these things, and I know Ricky and Brittany do not believe worship is limited by these things either. But it is discouraging, and the work that has been put into it feels like a waste, even if it is not. So send an email and then pray. And then the third thing is this: you can donate. We invite you to donate, and if you want to go directly to the website, it is www.freedomworship.net/donate. You can also write a check to Freedom Worship and send it in the mail at P.O. Box 16443 in Oklahoma City 73113. We invite you to do that because they're in need of replacing approximately $15,000 worth of equipment to cover payroll and to cover rent. So I'm praying about what I'm going to do, and I invite you to do the same. Friends, we're in this work together. One of the things that I wanted to do when I started the church was to have relationships with other churches and to encourage one another. And so I invite you to do that. If the Lord puts it on your heart, or you have a little bit extra, especially as we enter into this holiday season, I invite you to give to Freedom Worship. This is a very, very, very worthy cause with very good friends. So today, as you work, and today, as you think about how God has blessed you, I ask that you would be a blessing to someone else. So, friends, that's it. Grace and peace to you. May you have a very, very good week.